Our customers generally understand Lean and Six Sigma from, potentially it's part of their existing culture. And so when we go into a storeroom space or a potential customer's operation space, we want to take their existing quality culture, their existing Six Sigma culture, and use known tools that they are already familiar with to go into their MRO operations and look for opportunities to reduce waste and identify for this particular receiving area what items belong here, what needs to be within arm's reach, what can we put away so that we can reduce the clutter and the items that contend for people's attention. How do we keep our receiving people, our storeroom personnel focused on the work that needs to be done and not distracted by things that are getting in their way, things that are obstacles to their work. From a Six Sigma standpoint, we could put projects together with green or black belts running them that work on reducing variation. Maybe we have maintenance going on that could be planned better. Maybe customers are doing what they think is planned maintenance, but in actuality it's really emergency maintenance with a little extra time. How could we improve our maintenance processes so that we consume fewer spare parts, or so that maintenance takes less time, or so that we ensure that when it's time to do emergency maintenance, everything that's necessary for that critical undertaking is in place and ready to go. We can focus Six Sigma tools on that and identify root causes and come up with plans to reduce expenses in lots of different ways. Can we send parts out for repair that we're currently replacing with new parts? Can we implement a planned maintenance process so that we actually undertake planned maintenance instead of emergency maintenance or only break fix maintenance? Can we improve the cost of our MRO purchases over time by putting standards in place, by doing analysis, by understanding what factors are involved in the cost of our MRO? There's a wide range of ways to use Six Sigma tools. You can take as little as a few days to do a Kaizen event where you understand sort of what the problem is, but you have to figure out what the solution is and then turn people loose implementing the solution. That's something that can be accomplished in less than a month from beginning to end. If you need to undertake a whole Six Sigma project, in general, the rule of thumb is that a black belt level project takes somewhere between 4 and 6 months to complete, and a green belt level project takes somewhere between 2 and 4 months to complete. The determining factor there is the degree of difficulty, the complexity involved. Potentially, black belt projects focus on cross-functional issues and therefore require a little bit more experience with administrative and project management activities. For a lean project, like as I mentioned before, a 6S exercise in a storeroom, that's something that would take much less time. You can plan it in a week or two, execute it in 3 to 5 days, and then follow up with documentation and lessons learned in another week or two. So you would get results almost immediately. One of the things that it's important to keep in mind is you can execute a project in a short amount of time, but the control of the project has to go on afterward. It's easy to make changes and then backslide into old habits. And one of the things that we attempt to do with Six Sigma is put a control phase on the end of our project so that we can ensure that our improvements are permanent and we can see when things start to go wrong before they become emergencies or before we find ourselves back in our old familiar processes.